Picture this. It's 3:47 in the morning. Again, you're lying perfectly still, yet your heart is pounding as if you just ran up a flight of stairs. Your mind is alert. Your body feels tense. Sleep feels impossibly far away. And you're asking yourself the same quiet question: why does this keep happening? Most people think this kind of night waking is just part of getting older, something you're supposed to accept. But here's the truth most seniors are never told. When you wake up like this in the middle of the night, your body is not resting. It's reacting. During healthy sleep, your stress hormone, cortisol, should be at its lowest point between about 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. That's when your muscles repair your memory, organizes your blood pressure, settles your brain, clears stress chemicals. But for many older adults, that rhythm gets flipped upside down. Instead of calming down at night, the body enters alert mode. The heart speeds up, blood sugar rises, deep sleep shuts down. And when this pattern repeats night after night, it slowly wears you down. Not because you're weak, but because your nervous system is stuck in survival mode. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to small disruptions. Things that didn't matter at 40 suddenly matter a lot. Eating too late, hidden sugars in healthy snacks, dehydration medication timing, late-night screens. All of these can quietly tell your brain, stay awake, stay alert, something's wrong. And when your brain hears that message, it responds by releasing cortisol. Cortisol is helpful during the day, but at night, it's like an alarm clock going off inside your body. Every spike raises your heart rate, shortens deep sleep, makes it harder to fall back asleep. Over time, this can leave you feeling exhausted in the morning, foggy during the day, anxious at night. Many people describe it as feeling wired but tired. Here's the encouraging part. Researchers have discovered that certain natural foods, used in very small amounts, can help calm nighttime cortisol and gently guide the body back into repair mode. No prescriptions, no heavy sleep drugs, no complicated routines, just simple, familiar ingredients, often already sitting in your kitchen. And the amount matters. Not a cup, not a bowl, just 1 tablespoon. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through 6 simple, science-supported bedtime helpers that many older adults use to calm their nervous systems, stabilize nighttime blood sugar, reduce stress signals, and fall back asleep more easily. We'll start with the mildest and build up to the most powerful. And one of them surprised researchers because it worked faster than expected, even compared to some prescription sleep aids, without the side effects. Before we continue, I'd love to know something. Where are you watching from tonight? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. Now, let's begin with number 6. That cloudy layer floating in raw apple cider vinegar. Most people think it looks strange, but that mother contains natural compounds that communicate directly with your gut and nervous system. There's a powerful connection between your digestion and your stress response, often called the gut-brain axis. When blood sugar drops too low at night, your body reacts by releasing cortisol to bring it back up. That reaction alone can wake you up around 2 or 3 a.m. A small amount of raw apple cider vinegar before bed can help smooth out those blood sugar swings. Here's how many people use it safely. 1 tablespoon mixed into warm water about 30 minutes before bed. Warm water matters. It's gentler and absorbs faster. People who use it this way often report fewer middle-of-the-night wake-ups over time. One woman told me she used to wake up every night with her heart racing until she started her sour sip, as she calls it. Consistency matters more than intensity. And if the taste is too strong, a tiny amount of raw honey can help. Just don't overdo it. This is not about forcing sleep. It's about removing one of the triggers that wakes you up. Right now, many older adults are doing everything right for sleep and still waking up anxious and alert at night. Here's one reason that's often overlooked. Your nervous system cannot calm down without enough magnesium. Magnesium plays a critical role in telling your brain and muscles, you're safe, you can relax now. But as we age, magnesium levels tend to drop quietly, not because you're doing something wrong, but because absorption decreases and medications can interfere with it. When magnesium is low, Muscles stay tense, nerves fire too easily, stress signals linger. Sleep becomes shallow and fragmented. That's why so many people wake up at night feeling tight, restless, or on edge. Many older adults who gently restore magnesium notice fewer racing thoughts, calmer muscles, easier transitions back to sleep. The form matters. Magnesium bound to calming compounds is often better tolerated than harsher forms that upset digestion. Some people feel a subtle wave of calm within 20-30 minutes. Others need a week or two of consistency. One man told me, "I thought my nighttime anxiety was just part of aging until my body finally relaxed again." Magnesium doesn't knock you out. It removes the noise that keeps sleep away. Here's something that surprised researchers. Tart cherries naturally contain compounds that support the body's own sleep rhythm. Not by forcing sleep, but by reminding your brain what nighttime is supposed to feel like. As we age, natural melatonin production declines. That leaves stress hormones unopposed at night. Tart cherry concentrate is unique because it provides gentle melatonin support, anti-inflammatory compounds, and signals that help the body settle. Many older adults who use a small amount before bed report longer sleep duration, fewer awakenings, deeper rest, and because it's concentrated, you don't need a full glass. Just a small amount mixed with water is enough for many people. One gentleman shared that after a week, his sleep tracker showed something he hadn't seen in years: sustained deep sleep. The key is choosing unsweetened, pure concentrate. Too much sugar does the opposite of what you want. Again, this isn't about instant results. It's about gently restoring the signals your body has been missing. By now, you may be noticing something important. None of these approaches force sleep. They all do something simpler and more powerful. They remove the triggers that keep your body alert at night: blood sugar swings, mineral deficiencies, missing nighttime signals. When those are addressed, sleep often returns naturally. Now we're going to talk about something even deeper: a plant that helps reset the stress system itself. Some plants don't sedate you. They teach your body how to respond to stress more calmly. One such herb has been used for generations to support balance, especially during times of physical or emotional strain. People who use it consistently often describe less nighttime tension, fewer stress-driven awakenings, improved resilience during the day. What makes it different is that it doesn't just help you sleep. It helps your body stop overreacting. Think of it as helping the stress system relearn a healthier rhythm. Many older adults say that after a couple of weeks, the constant on-edge feeling begins to fade, day and night. And that sets the stage for something powerful. Because when the stress system calms down, sleep follows. By now, one thing should be clear. Your nighttime wake-ups are not random. They're signals. Signals that your body is missing fuel, calm, or proper timing. Now let's talk about the two helpers that surprised researchers the most. Not because they're exotic, but because they're so simple. Most people hear honey before bed and immediately worry about sugar. That concern makes sense, but here's what most people don't know. When used in the right amount, raw honey can actually prevent nighttime cortisol spikes. Here's why. During the night, your liver releases stored energy to keep your brain fueled. If that energy runs low, your brain panics. And when it panics, it releases cortisol and adrenaline to make new glucose. That's often what wakes you up at 2 or 3 a.m. with a racing heart. A small amount of raw honey before bed provides just enough steady fuel to last through the night, without triggering a sugar spike. Many older adults who use 1 tablespoon notice fewer heart-pounding wake-ups, less anxiety at night, smoother sleep through the early morning hours. The key details matter. It should be raw, not heavily processed. Taken straight from the spoon, not diluted. About 20 minutes before bed. Raw honey contains natural compounds that support calm brain signaling and nighttime balance. One grandmother told me she stopped using sleep pills after switching to a spoonful of raw honey. Not overnight, but steadily, as her nights became calmer. More is not better. This works because it's precise. Now we come to the most overlooked nighttime helper of all. It's not a drug, it's not an herb, it's something your body already uses every day. This amino acid plays a key role in calming the nervous system, lowering core body temperature, signaling that it's time for deep sleep. What makes it special is how it affects nighttime cortisol. When this compound is present before bed, it helps shut down stress signaling and encourages the body to enter repair mode. People who use it often report falling asleep faster, staying asleep longer, fewer early morning wake-ups, waking up feeling clearer, not groggy. What's remarkable is that it doesn't sedate you. It optimizes sleep. That's why many people say, I sleep less, but I feel more rested. This amino acid is involved in making the body's master antioxidant and supporting nervous system balance. In other words, it doesn't just help you sleep, it helps your body recover from stress. One veteran told me it gave him his first full night's sleep in over a decade. Another woman said, "It's like my body finally remembered how to turn off." None of these solutions force sleep. They do something smarter. They stabilize nighttime, fuel calm stress, signaling support the body's natural rhythm. That's why they tend to work better for older adults than heavy sleep medications. Because the goal isn't unconsciousness. The goal is restorative sleep. Many people ask if these can be combined. Often, gentle combinations work well, a calming mineral with a small nighttime fuel source or a nervous system supporter alongside a sleep signal. The key is simplicity. Start with one. Notice how your body responds. Add slowly if needed. Your body gives feedback when it's finally getting what it needs. At this point, you've learned something important. Your nighttime wake-ups aren't a mystery, and they aren't a personal failure. They're your body asking for balance, not force. High cortisol at night doesn't mean you're broken. It means your system is overstimulated, underfueled, or missing calming signals. The goal now is not to do everything at once. The goal is to create a simple evening rhythm that tells your body it's safe to rest. This is where most people go wrong. They try 5 things at once. Then they don't know what helped or what didn't. Instead, start with one of the helpers we discussed. Ask yourself, do I wake up with a racing heart? Do I feel shaky or anxious at night? Do I wake up hungry or wired? Choose the option that best matches your symptoms. For many people, starting with one gentle step is enough to notice a change within days. Your body cannot calm down instantly. It needs a transition. About 30-60 minutes before bed, begin slowing the evening. Dim the lights. Turn off stimulating screens. Avoid stressful conversations or news. This isn't about discipline. It's about sending signals. When the environment calms down, your nervous system follows. Consistency is more powerful than intensity. Doing something small every night works better than doing something perfect once in a while. Your stress system learns patterns. When bedtime feels predictable and safe, cortisol naturally settles. That's when deep sleep has a chance to return. Most people don't notice perfect sleep right away. They notice small changes. Fewer heart-pounding awakenings, easier time falling back asleep, calmer mornings, less dread around bedtime. Those small wins matter. They're signs your system is shifting out of survival mode. You don't need to fight your body. You don't need to overpower stress. You need to support the systems that were designed to calm you down. For years, modern life has pulled your cortisol rhythm out of balance. These simple steps help guide it back. Not overnight, but steadily. And that's how real healing happens. If you've been lying awake at night wondering why your body won't let you rest, please hear this. You are not weak. You are not failing. And you are not alone. Your body still knows how to sleep. Sometimes it just needs the right signals again. If this video helped you understand your sleep in a new way, please take a moment to like it. Subscribe for more calm, practical guidance for life after 60. And I'd love to hear from you. Which nighttime wake-up do you struggle with most? And what time does it usually happen? Share in the comments below. Your story may help someone else feel less alone tonight. Thank you for spending this time with me. I hope tonight brings you a little more peace, and that sleep feels closer than it has in a long while. Until next time, rest well.